Disclaimer, the comments made in this video are intended for entertainment purposes only and are not intended to offend anyone.
Welcome back for part 2 of woke liberals destroying Teslas. This time it's bats, spray paint, and full-on meltdown mode. Let's roll the madness.
Victim's Tesla camera, it shows a green car pulling up to a Tesla on busy Route 66, then swerving in front to box the Tesla in. The driver then walks over to the 61-year-old woman in the Tesla and reportedly starts hitting her while she's sitting behind the wheel. At one point, the woman says she bit the man's hand. Moments later, the passenger of the green car appears to walk over and pull the attacker away. They finally get back in their car and drive off. We spoke to the victim today, who said she was terrified and can't understand why anyone would do this.
I was just stunned, and I wished that I would have had someone with me that would have protected me. I'm just appalled. I didn't buy my car for a political statement. I bought my car because it's really fun to drive. My politics have nothing to do with that, and I'm ashamed of our society and what they're doing.
The victim, along with the other Tesla owner who received a threatening note and text, have both now signed up for a gun safety course at a gun range north of Flagstaff. They tell us they don't feel safe right now and want to be able to protect themselves.
When you're so woke, you loop all the way back to caveman behavior. Tesla is the only company hated by both oil lovers and woke arsonists. Unity at last. Elon Musk sucks, said the man standing next to a $60,000 car he doesn't own.
Across the country, Tesla cars are being lit on fire, dealerships are being shot up, Molotov cocktails are being used. There was a website posted yesterday that shared the addresses of private Tesla owners and reportedly had Kash Patel's information on it. A.G. Gandhi has called this acts of domestic terrorism. Does the White House have any indication that this is some sort of coordinated movement or that it's being funded by some outside group? And do you know if the investigation by the DOJ is being investigated as incidents of organized terror?
I believe the Attorney General has made her comments clear on that. She is investigating these events as acts of domestic terrorism, and we fully condemn them. And as I said earlier to Jackie's question, we think it's despicable what is happening to not just this American company, but also their innocent employees. And again, innocent Americans who drive these vehicles. We condemn wholeheartedly.
Glad to know the government draws the line at EV abuse. Yikes. And wow, okay, that's definitely a level of protest no one asked for. Tesla has been triggering tantrums from toddlers to dog walkers since 2003. She wore a mask for anonymity, but forgot Teslas are basically mobile surveillance vans. Today's lesson, kids, always bring a key for criminal mischief and character development.
A Minnesota state employee avoided criminal charges after vandalizing at least 6 Tesla cars.
I was very upset about it. He scratched a big F on the passenger side.
Earlier, Dylan Brian Adams unleashed a senseless rampage on strangers' cars. The man caused at least $20,000 in damages. However, the vandal is getting away with it for now, as attorney Mary Moriarty said she would seek diversion over charges.
Just frankly, this is pretty stupid. There's high-quality video on all these cars. It's committing a crime with a spotlight on you.
This may allow the man to keep his job at the Minnesota Department of Human Service so he can pay restitution.
Vandalized 6 Teslas and walked free? Must have used the I identify as a protester defense.
This woman is about to key a Tesla. Mean-spirited acts of vandalism are happening across the USA to Tesla owners, and they're all caught on security cameras which are equipped on Teslas. Total damage, $1,500.
At least someone's out here giving Teslas a personality with sharp objects.
Once is not enough for this woman who keys a Tesla twice.
When one felony just isn't enough to express your feelings.
This granny repeatedly keys a car in a parking lot in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Getting it repaired won't be cheap, says owner Amanda Obbett.
Back in her day, they keyed horses. She's just keeping up with the times.
This guy rams a shopping cart into a Tesla. This driver swerves at full speed, aiming for the Tesla. And this motorcyclist yanks off a Tesla mirror. Vlad Fayer, owner of Brooklyn Motors, which specializes in Teslas, says those security cameras are a huge help in tracking down the vandals.
A camera on each fender, right here and right here, which will record this side of the car. You have a camera in the rear that's going to record everything in the back. And you have a camera in the windshield that's going to get the whole front view.
Local men compete in who can be the pettiest toward a Tesla championship.
We are Last Generation Canada, a non-violent civil resistance campaign tackling the climate crisis and demanding a climate disaster protection agency. Our government is failing to protect ordinary people. Our government would rather protect the interests of billionaires and large companies like Tesla rather than ordinary people. Our government is breaking the social contract. Recently, the Trump administration has criticized actions like these, but all it shows is that repression means nothing. It means that they're afraid. It means that civil resistance works. The time for civil resistance is now. Pink paint is nothing compared to the far-right tyranny we're seeing and the climate disasters. This is why I'm urging you to come and take action with us this spring as we disrupt business as usual, because business as usual is killing us. Go to lastgenerationcanada.ca to get involved now.
Non-violent, she says, while literally spray painting a building.
I've made it clear, if you take part in the wave of domestic terrorism against Tesla properties, we will find you, arrest you, and put you behind bars. Today, I'm proud to announce that the Department of Justice has unsealed federal charges against another Tesla attacker. We've charged Cooper Frederick in the firebombing of a Tesla dealership that occurred on March 7th in Loveland, Colorado. All of these cases are a serious threat to public safety. Therefore, there will be no negotiating. We are seeking 20 years in prison. The crime was committed in Colorado, and thanks to the great investigative work by the FBI, the defendant was arrested in Plano, Texas. Let this be a warning. You can run, but you cannot hide. Justice is coming.
Oh, hey, car scratch artists. Just a heads up. If you decide to turn your Tesla into your personal canvas, the friendly folks in government will find you. Because the true enemy of the people is a guy who bought a Tesla.
Here's proof the left doesn't do any research and they don't have any. Watch this. People have been arrested for vandalizing Teslas because it's like you're being caught in 4K. I guess people delusion.
Research, that's oppression. Feelings over facts, remember? This is just how they express political nuance. All that training, yet still not strong enough to resist scratching a car.
Little fact for the left, Tesla charging stations are not just for Teslas. For the side that was so incredibly into renewable energies and electric vehicles, I've got news for you. When you damage and destroy Tesla charging stations because you think that your activism is actually helping and not showing how big of a moron you are, there are people that buy other vehicles that need to charge at said charging stations that you are stopping from being able to drive. I had a friend of mine whose wife was leaving San Antonio, driving to Dallas with her Cadillac, needing to stop at a Tesla charging station at a Buc-ee's. Turns out 2 Buc-ee's have had damage and vandalized Tesla charging stations where people can't charge at, and they've had to close them down because, wow, activism. And in the end, these people now need to search. This woman was driving with her child, needing to stop and charge. Turns out she had to stop at a different charging place that only had a 20-mile-per-hour charge, had to sit and wait there for an hour plus, and then find another Tesla charging station and figure out how to get her and her child home. In a Cadillac, not a Tesla. I really thought that I was going to put the whole Tesla destruction to rest because at this point I think most people with a brain understand that these are the lowest form of human beings and the biggest coming from the Democrat Party. But no, you continue to impress me and make me more and more mad. And I will tell you, if I see people vandalizing this, I will stand up for the people that own the cars that are being vandalized. So again, keep doing stupid, because at the end of the day, anybody with a brain at this point should know how fucking stupid you are. I just have to say it. Sorry for getting so angry, but when you keep doing such, when you're like, climate change, fix it all, renewable energy, climate control, we have to save the planet. Oh, Elon Musk is Hitler, we're destroying everything electric. It just shows how stupid you are.
They're not fighting billionaires, they're just making life harder for regular people and calling it a movement. If only they cared as much about logic as they do about vandalizing glass doors. He brought pliers to a tech fight and still lost to a parked car.
Look at this line of dipshits. Look at this line of dipshits. They came here this morning thinking they were going to get in front of Tesla and take over, but none of these assholes can get out of bed before we took over the side of the street. We got here at 10 o'clock this morning, 9:45 to make sure they couldn't line up in front of the store. We were actually thanked by the managers and the salespeople inside Tesla in Ogden, Lincoln. So if you're looking to buy a car, come out and support Westmont Tesla in Lincoln. They're great people. They're Trump supporters. They like what Elon Musk is doing. Join us. Join us. We're going to be in Orland Park next week on 159 in front of the Orland Park Tesla. Next week, they're calling for a day of violence and action against 500 Tesla dealers. We're going to show up and support Tesla and make sure they don't touch any Tesla. Look at it. I want you to notice something. I want you to notice something about this pro-American liberal group. As I zoom in, these pro-Americans, they don't have one American flag. Although I did see one sign supporting the Ukraine, but I bet they wouldn't send their kids or grandchildren to put the boots on like I did for 20 years. I guarantee you they won't. Because they're a bunch of cowards. They'd probably send their kids to Canada.
Imagine needing a counter-protest just to remind grown adults not to break stuff. Good thing Tesla has more eyes than his last 5 brain cells.
And y'all really think y'all the good guys when y'all just terrorizing random citizens?
Calling a car a Nazi? That's bold coming from someone armed with spray paint and zero context.
Nah, this ain't even right. So homie just got off work working at Amazon, working in this warehouse doing these long hours. Comes to find out that his Tesla, brand new, is beat in by some random dude he doesn't even know. He doesn't even know, dude. They have no beef. He don't know this guy from nothing, and the guy just randomly beat in his Tesla. Tell me, why do people hate Tesla so much? Why do people hate EV cars so much? Like,
guess he thought he could knock some sense into a Tesla.
We don't f with Tesla. What, bro? You snitched? I thought you said you support it, though. Leave what?
This is what I'm going to tell you. Step that away from me.
Okay.
Don't blame me. You know what I mean? Yes, you included. I'm serious. You included.
Oh, no, cops.
What are you doing? Come here. No, I'm not doing it to help out. Put the spray paint down. Okay.
Yep. Got you. It's not what it looks like, sir.
Wash off?
Yeah, no, it washes off. Yeah. Well, sir, just a wash off. Well, I'm the unemployed final boss. It's like all I have going on.
What is? Who are you? Okay. I'll get you a phone.
No, but sir, he said he wanted a paint job, sir. He said he wanted a Pink Panther paint job. Look at us. Just the two of us. We can make it if we try. Just the two of us. Sir, you don't like the paint job we did?
Just the two of us.
We can make it if we try. Just the two of us.
Next time, just ask for permission before redecorating someone's car, guys. The preferred hobby of people with zero self-control. Last generation Canada, more like first generation graffiti artist. Even the kid knows you're acting like a complete maniac. Ah, another day, another Tesla trashed. Like, comment your favorite fail, and subscribe for more woke chaos. See you in the next video.